And what else we add in it? We also add input output devices. Everyone please note it down. Input output devices. So memory and input output devices we add in microprocessor. Now in case of microcontroller, or first of all, let's say we will talk about PLC. So PLC is programmable logic controller. Uh, Basically, students, you find PLC in various industrial applications. Okay, in various automated sectors, and you use PLC. Yes, sensors are there available. Okay, so in various manufacturing industries where you are using an automated system, okay, or CNC machines we can say. So PLC is basically a device that is very helpful in order to complete the task. Okay, because the code you write for a particular process, you are basically performing the task, and for performing that task you need the code in the computer to run in a particular software, and that code is basically you can say understand, or you can say read by the PLC. Okay, so PLC is very important in various industrial sectors or manufacturing sectors. Is it clear to everyone? Yes. So again, what we have in PLC? In PLC we have processor, which has three parts, again the same thing. This is, and now we try to just divide it into two parts. This block we will try to divide it into two parts. One is processor, another will be the what other else is inbuilt in PLC is the memory. So students, you can see in microprocessor, memory is output or external device, RAM, ROM. Okay. Similarly, the input output devices. But in case of PLC, processor is inbuilt and memory is also inbuilt. And what is external? We have input output cards, digital input or analog or input or analog output. Okay. So these are basically the external. These are the interfaces ports which are basically try to connect with the inbuilt devices, IP, input ports, OU, output units, okay, AI, analog input, AI means analog input, AO means analog output. Okay, so these are also known as the digital. IP and OU also known as the digital input. Digital, okay. IP students, IP and OU is also known as digital input and output, and similarly we have AI, analog input or an analog output. Okay, if something we are getting in the form of you can say digits, that is basically digital. Okay, then we have okay, find the practical example. Practical example will be PLC using manufacturing industries. So we are using PLC in manufacturing industries. Is it clear, students? PLC. Then we will move to microcontroller. Now students, in case of microcontroller, we will try to divide this block into not into one, not into two, but into three parts. So in the first we have the processor, then we have the memory, then we have the input device, output devices. Okay, so you can see what is the actual difference in all the three students. PLC, programmable logic controller, okay, is an electronic device in which processor and memory is inbuilt, but other devices such as analog and input and output are out. You can say they are the external things. Okay. Similar in microprocessor, processor is the only inbuilt part, but memory and input and output devices are the external parts. But in case of microcontroller, processor, memory, and input and output devices all are basically inbuilt on a small chip. You might have listened about the integrated circuits ICs. So they are basically situated on a small chip. Alright students, first of all let me know the difference in all the three figures is clear. I think it will be clear. Any doubts in it? Yes student, please. Okay. And so this is your microcontroller. Okay. And can you now, we will try to just put the examples. Students, you please tell me microcontroller example from your side. Everyone just try to give your idea. What do you think? We have a practical example of microcontroller. One is microwave, I think. Taha has just put it. Yes. Microwave. Then we have washing machine. Washing machine. Then we have digital camera. Okay, because they are performing a particular task. Fridge. All right, you can say refrigerator. Refrigerator. Arduino, right? Okay. AC. So okay, all right. I think it is clear to everyone. So the main thing in microcontroller is that if I ask you a particular thing which we will use for a specific task or particular work, that is a microcontroller. Okay, and the memory required by microcontroller is small because and it is all. It is also known as, remember students, microcontroller is also known as a small computer because everything you can see processor in computer. What you need in computer? You need input output devices, you need memory, you need processor. So everything is on a small chip, so that's why it is also known as a small computer. It is on ICs, everything is on a small IC. Okay, and now students, examples based on microprocessor. Anyone? Yes, examples of microprocessor. Okay, first is mobile. All right, Harsh Bhagat is right. Mobile. Then we can have laptop. Then we can have a desktop or computer. You can directly write as a computer. Okay, desktop. So these are basically microprocessors. Okay, tablet. All right, tablet is also there. Uh, MacBook Pro. All right. So now I'm giving you one polling question. Let's see. Can you relate? Yes, no doubt, Harsh Bhagat. Teach pendant we will use in PLC also because they are using the same thing. But teach pendant is basically